Hey everybody, welcome to Deanna Budgets. How is everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. That's what it is for me, you guys. It's a nice Sunday morning and I'm happy to bring you a quick cash stuffing. So this is my cash stuffing for paycheck number 3 of November. We should have $1,113 here to cash stuff, and of course this is what's left over from my husband and I's paycheck after we leave the money for our bills in the bank. I cash stuff my sinking funds, which is savings for future expenditures, as well as my savings for long-term goals. So this is what we have to work with, and let's double check our math. So we have 150, 250, 350, 400, and 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900. Put that on the cash tray. 910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 1,085, 86, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Great. So we have 11, 13 on the cash tray. To begin, we will unstuff the wallet from last week spending. Let me remove that there. Okay, so we have nothing in groceries. We did go to Costco. That was huge, you guys. Huge Costco. I've never spent so much at Costco. But, you know, Costco sells clothing. I don't know if you guys know that. And they're, like, really comfy and great priced. So I bought some clothes and I bought some food and stocked up. And, yeah, definitely hit that grocery budget really hard. So in gas, we have 51, 10, 11, 12, 13. 113. This extra 50 I got from my dad because we went somewhere over the weekend and he gave us some gas money, which I think he gave us way too much, but that's my dad. So we get a little extra money in here. We're leaving in 110 and we're taking out $3. For food, we have left over 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to leave the 20, roll it over, and remove the 6. Nothing in personal. Miscellaneous has 20. I'll take that out. And my daughter has her 25. This is going into her personal envelope. So we're doing a lot of rollover because I know that this past weekend, which is the one I'm going to cash stuff today, we did some heavy spending. So I'm going to use that as a buffer. So we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $29 into rollover, which is great. So I will log that in here. This is my binder that I use to track my rollover. And at times it is filled with challenges. I've completed most of them and I want to do something new. So I'm kind of just finishing up what's in here for the year. And we will start something new in the new year. So we have 1943 in rollover so far for the year, which is awesome. This money does get redistributed towards sinking funds and such once it's finished because it goes into my completed challenges reallocation. So it does filter back in. Oh, I forgot to put the money in there. All right, let's tuck it in. And I have been stuffing this binder kind of like off camera. All right, let's stuff the purse. So we have 150, 70, 80, 150, 70, 80 going into groceries. Gas is getting $100. Where is it? Let me double check. Yes, $100. So let's go 51. And now gas is looking real pretty with 51, 5,210. Yes. So food is also getting $100. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 50, 70, 90, 100. So now it has 120. Personal, hubby is getting 40 for spending money to do with whatever he pleases. And I will get 40 as well. I like to take mine in smaller bills. Okay, so that's 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. We always like to give ourselves a little bit of an allowance. So we don't always spend it. We save it towards certain things, but you know, it's freedom to spend whatever you want and you're still within budget. $20 goes into miscellaneous, and for my daughter, she will get her 25. And so the wallet is stuffed and ready to be unstuffed. So I use credit cards pretty heavily. I like to get the points, the cash back, which I do redeem at the end of the year for when I'm planning my vacations. It's really great when they can cover like a huge portion of my plane fare. So I just let it rack up all year. And what I do is I cash stuff whatever categories I'm cash stuffing, and I spend it on the credit card. I will take that money out of the envelopes to reimburse myself right away. So I'm not accumulating any debt on the credit card. I'm just using it because it's pretty secure, pretty safe. And then I cash stuff to keep myself in budget and on track, because it is very easy to get carried away with credit cards if you're not keeping track of your expenses, you guys. So I don't suggest you use a credit card if you have an issue with debt, consumer debt especially. But if you can manage it and keep track of your expenses, then it's a really great tool to use. So let's go into our bills. I do not cash stuff much bills, but some of them I do. So for my phone bill, I will be putting in $35 today. This bill is something I pay quarterly. Let's see, this is for paycheck 1121. I use trackers so that I can keep track of the ins and outs of each account. Very, very helpful for me. Otherwise, you know, I will get lost sometimes. So, whoops, what am I doing? 195 plus 35 gives us 230. So we should have 230 in here. So let's grab that. 35. You guys, I am cooking my Sunday dinner today, and I am making curried goat with white rice and some sauteed kale and string beans. And I hear my pot calling me, so I'm gonna have to pause the video and stir it, but I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, all is well in the kitchen. So we have 120, 40, 60, 80, 210, 25, 30. So that is correct, $230. Yes, okay. The next category we have is for car insurance. I pay this one semi-annually, and the next payment will not be due until the spring. So this is accumulating until the bill generates. We are adding $35 today. So 336 plus 35 means we have 371 in this account. And at the end of each month, I do transfer the cash into my high yield account so it can grow a little interest while I save for the bill. So far for this month, we've got in this envelope 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, $96, okay? I gotta reconcile that $1. That odd amount is driving me a little bit crazy. Okay, I think that's it for my bills at current. Now there's another one. I totally forgot because I don't usually stuff this. Okay, I have my professional, nope, hold on, where is it? Yearly subscriptions. Okay, my yearly subscriptions, I cash stuff when they are getting close. So I have monthly subscriptions, and then I have Amazon Prime that I pay for each year, and I think I have like a Microsoft Office subscription. So I used to cash stuff those like monthly, and then I changed my mind because I just couldn't be bothered. So we are putting in $50 today into yearly subscriptions, and let me see. I'll put it in 20, 40, 50. Because that Microsoft will, I think they've gone up to like $100 now, which is ridiculous. Remember when we could just buy a software and didn't have to pay for it every year? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that one's gonna post December, and I need to have that fully funded. So that's half of it. Okay. Next we move on to, and I forgot also, because there's no envelope for it, but my husband's barber, 20, 40, 65. that goes to him directly as well, because he goes to the barber every other week, so he does his hair, you know, his beard, and his he likes to keep it clean and fresh. So yeah, anyways, now we move on to our savings, you guys. So my savings, I like to pretty much do the same thing every week at minimum. If I have extra, I like to put it extra as well. But we are keeping things pretty on par for this week. So for my daughter's savings, we are adding $50, which brings her to $37.50 for this year. All right, good girl. And at the end of each month, I do transfer this to my high yield account as well. Pretty much all the money in this binder goes into high yields, unless it's one of those cash pass along accounts, which you'll see in a minute because I do have them in here. We are adding to our savings $50 as well, which brings us up to $2,600 for the year. Yes, my daughter has more because whenever she gets money from her grandparents, her aunts and uncles, it goes in there. We will be adding to month ahead $20. We are currently working on our second month ahead, actually, guys. But I do have to put that together in my goals video for the new year. So it's coming eventually, but I still have a little bit of time, right? Okay, and the other thing I want to cash stuff is the Jamaica Recovery Fund for another $25. This fund is basically to help our family members who were affected by the recent hurricane to rebuild their homes. Oops, where are we at? We are at, made a mistake, 1975. So this fund got an extra $1,000 deposit because my hubby got like a little bonus at work, and we decided to put like a nice chunk of it toward helping others because they're family, you know, we gotta take care of family. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1500, 50, 1600, 50, 17, 50, oops, did I do that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 18, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure. Okay, so that's correct. All right. So I think I have one more stuffing of this, and this fund will be ready to allocate at the end of the month. Okay, so that is that. We close the savings binder. And we move on to vacation. Yes, we are still saving for vacation. Do not know when we are taking this vacation or where we are going anymore, but we are still saving because it is important to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then we want 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in our vacation binder, we have, or for this week, we're putting 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay? And I am using a fun savings challenge from Rock's Budgets, the vacation travel savings book, to help me save toward vacation in a fun way, you guys. So that cash stuffing will be coming up this week, I hope, if I find some time. My husband currently took our daughter out for a nice little bicycle ride. It's like 48 degrees, but she's pretty bundled up. So hopefully they have fun and I get to finish this video before they get back. I think I did all the categories. So everything here on the cash tray will now go towards our savings challenges. And savings challenges are basically just fun little games that I use to to accumulate the cash, so that it can be, you know, shared up at the end of the month, whatever was completed, into the different categories. So, you know, this is absolutely not necessary. You could definitely put the money straight into the envelope. But this is just a way for me to have fun and motivate myself to save any little dollar I can. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $178. Perfect. So cash stuffing was successful. We have lots of money in here to play with. and that will be done this week also. So I'm doubling up some of my cash stuffings, you guys, but that's how it goes because, you know, life is busy and just finding the quiet and the peace to film. Okay, you guys, that is it for the cash stuffing. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I will also be adding my completed long-term savings challenge video to the end of this one because it was pretty short, and I want to just push it in there. So if the timing seems off, it's because I am adding that video in right now. Today we're doing something pretty exciting. We are going to try and finish our Succulents box savings challenge. This is something I've been using to save for my long-term goals, and it is a 12-section box with each section has a different total that it saves, and at the end it should save you up to $1,800 or more. Now for me, I have been saving with this challenge for a few months, since at least July, I think, and a lot of money has been going in here toward or, you know, future car that we're gonna try and buy. So we have been saving it, transferring it at the end of each month to a high yield account. And ooh, let me take back this 6. This is for later, just in case. Remind me, guys. So what we're gonna do today is basically just go through the sections, see what is left, and remove it because we are completing this box today. So let's see. Last time we left off, and if I didn't mention, this is free on my Ko-Fi. The link is in my description below. The last section we had was section 8. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish it, you guys. So this is going to be a very quick video, but I wanted to show you the completion. Let me use a darker color so you can see it. Okay, so 20 plus 5 is 25, plus 5 is 30. Plus 12 is 42, and 12 equals 54, right? Yeah. So let's grab $54, and 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I didn't mention it, we did have $80 on the cash tray that came from my last cash stuffing. So let's see if this one has saved us $180 as it purports to save, and then we'll know if it's correct or not. I had found an additional $6 last time I played this challenge that I had overstuffed, so it may belong in here. I'm not really sure. Either way, we'll find out. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, sorry, 120, 100, and oh, these are hard to count. 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 72, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Okay, cool. So this is correct, 180, which means that all my sections were correct. And perhaps, just perhaps, I had put an extra $6 in somewhere. So we are going to rejoice. But we do have, so all the sections are done, and these are all prop notes. My real cash I keep to the back. And we had also been doing this Save Your Way, which is like a roll and save, or you know, if you had anything left over. So I think because I have cash on the cash tray, I might as well finish this. And I have a second one as well that I can use to add the cash into, and then we'll really say it was completely done. So let me get my dice. And I was using a 12-sided die for this, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to roll and see how far the money takes us. So that's a 7. So let's take that out. Okay, of course we don't have any ones. So there's change in the envelope. So I am going to add 10 and take back 3. So that means $7 went in, right? This one is complete. And let's see, oops. Just put marker on my pajamas. Let's see what we'll save for the other tracker. Okay. So we've got a 9. I don't think I'll finish this one. So we are putting in a 10 and taking out a 1. Okay. Let's roll again. Ooh, 10. Ooh, my goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop it. Stop it, you guys. Wow, the money ended perfectly. Perfectly. So obviously there were still a few empty spots here and I could have just done more, but I'm going to say this box is done. So I'm going to add these up to see how much. This should be 19. This is 19. Let me see how much this one is. So that's 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 5 is 20. 21, 22 plus 12 is 34. 34 plus 7 is 41. So if we add that to 19, wow, we should have an even $60 in this envelope. So let's see if that is going to be correct. And it's all in small bills. So let's sort it out first and see where we go. We do have a 10 here. Okay, so let's see if this is 60. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60. Perfect. So technically, this challenge should have saved us $18.60, but I have $19.05, which means that at some point there was an extra $45 that I put in here and nobody knows where it went. I certainly don't. Obviously a mistake was made, but it just means I have extra cash that I saved, you guys. So let's not talk about it, okay? But anyways, I should put a plus here. Anyways, so this challenge saved me $19.05 and I'm happy. We completed the succulents box. Yay! I can't wait to start a new savings challenge for long-term savings. It's something that's in the works. I won't even talk about it yet, but I have it on the radar for 2026. So thank you guys so much. I just want to encourage everybody to tuck something away. It doesn't have to be a lot, but put something aside for your long-term goals, right? It's important to cover our daily expenses and enjoy life, but we also want to think about the future, guys. So don't forget to put a little bit aside for that rainy day. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this quick video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!